Fuck y'all. All right, let's
This nigga start eating potatoes and white rice in a week, and my man's like, look at this. Nigga said, I'm getting thick around.
Can't wait for the Rocky, what you call it? You know, we just seen back. The montage, the Rocky montage.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta start it off with, can you see my tummy? And then just go into a crazy training video. That'd be dope. That's crazy.
All right, boys.
All right,
let's get
cut
started.
the closers. Yeah, it's your boys coming in live from the Haha Hemp Lounge. To my left, I got my boy.
Rick.
To my further left, I got my other boy.
Yari.
Hey.
Nice.
And we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are your closers. We are so thankful that you came to join us again. This is episode 6. We are 2 away from making us in the top 1% of podcasts.
No, not 1%.
No? Damn.
Top 20%.
Top 20%.
Yeah.
Hey, top 20% says a lot.
21 episodes is top 1.
Oh, top 21 episodes? All right, stick with us and make it 21. We going to have a lot.
Absolutely.
By then, we going to be...
Absolutely.
We have a montage on montage of just hilarity.
Yeah. We'll have some good people on and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be epic.
Yes, it's gonna be dope once we start opening up the floor.
Absolutely.
Store. We if you check out our Instagram. We are accepting listener letters now.
Oh yeah, listener letters.
Closers404 at gmail.com. Let us
Ask
know
a
your
closer.
Yeah, ask a closer. Ask us some questions. Tell us what you think of the.
Should we like
podcast.
open them up on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Read the letters.
the last thing we want y'all to submit most definitely is any crazy serving stories that you have, and the craziest ones we'll do on the podcast.
Or crazy guest stories. Sometimes
Guest stories.
Yeah.
If you sat down at a table and your server was fucking shit.
Oh
yeah, we want to hear about it too.
Worst servers.
All you non-tipping ass niggas, give me your reasoning.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand it. I can accept it.
Yeah,
That's
tell
facts.
us one time you didn't tip or you put $1 in the water and turned the glass upside down.
Oh,
I'd fight about
yeah,
that.
I'd fight that one.
I'd fight that one.
That's not cool.
That's wild.
That's a little fucked up, bro.
That's
Then
very
the
fucked
section's
up.
fucked up too.
That's very fucked up.
Nah, but they wouldn't do that in a white tablecloth place though. This ain't fucking.
That's pushing.
Oh, you gotta really fuck with somebody for them to want to do that to you.
Nah, you gotta
Unless
really
they just
do
hate
something
on
bad to a nigga.
Cause that's effort, bro. That's like physics.
Yeah. You
Bro,
gotta
my
get
thing is
you gotta
like-
get the menu to do that. You can't do it with
Yeah.
like a paper towel.
Nah. You just just flip it and slam it.
That's fucked up.
Y'all.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you
yo,
can't.
what could you have done? Oh, you know what? I could be the opener. I want to tell a bad serving story. I was a server working at a spot and I watched another server do this.
Word?
Yeah, and God rest their soul. They're
dead.
Yeah, they're no longer with us, unfortunately. This was a while ago. This is back when I was living in Orlando.
Did they die from like natural causes or what?
Definitely, probably not. Definitely, probably not.
Okay.
All right, yo, I was working at this spot in Orlando called Bahama Breeze.
Bahama Breeze.
Bahama Breeze. I
been
remember
there.
that spot. It's not a bad spot. And there was this one chick I remember. Was I there that day? Someone told me. I don't even remember. I think I was there that day, but she had a little bit of a substance abuse problem.
Junkie.
Yeah.
Couldn't stay off that crack, that smack.
That smack.
I don't know if it was meth or whatever, but
Meth.
God rest their soul. They told me that Shorty was taking the order and fell asleep standing at the table taking the order.
Oh shit.
Yo.
Like that McDonald's motherfucker?
Like, yeah, like all that.
Off
like
the shitties.
Like, yo, just, the that, she was, yo.
Nah, it takes a lot for a person to fall asleep
Standing up. And then that wasn't the end of it, bro. I think that's the funniest thing I remember, right?
Uh-huh.
Then after that, someone said that she went up to like the same table twice, asking for like introducing herself like 2-3 times.
Greeted a couple.
And then greeted a couple like on the 5th time or some shit like that. And yo, like the whole falling asleep at the table because she was moving slow that day. Because I remember seeing
she was just moving slow.
it was
up
obvious.
that yerk.
She was up, and that's that shit that got you clicking and biting, chewing your teeth.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, and I'm a child. I don't care. I laughed. I was like, that's terrible. And I remember someone was like, that's not funny. I was just like, God is.
You chose to do those drugs.
I was like, bro,
Fucking junkie.
But that's just one of those times, like, if that would, if like say crazy enough, the person that remembers this story, that was my server, and they wrote that in, that would be hilarious.
Oh man, yeah. If this got back to the person,
yeah, got back like full circle type of shit
to the guest who sat down, and their server fell asleep
at their table.
At the table,
and she was just.
Did she fall?
Nah, you know, bro, you know.
So she was in like
they got perfect balance,
like a K-hole or something.
Probably. I think it might have been, but she was dozing, so it was either schmack or that.
Nah, nobody's shooting up fucking heroin at the job.
I worked in Orlando, Florida.
At the job? Nigga.
Before she came in?
Bro, she be falling asleep walking through the door or something.
She was falling asleep standing there, so she had to hit that shit.
So it had to be the first table.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. It was a night shift, so it was still bad.
I know for a fact you can't make it through the lineup at our job.
I do have an old workplace where right before I got there, a server OD'd in the bathroom.
Oh,
like
fuck.
In the stall with the smack.
With the smack?
Oh, like still in the arm?
I think so. Something like that, yeah.
They died?
Yeah, they were found.
Oh, shit.
Oh, unresponsive.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not funny.
It didn't work out.
Damn, the situation is
bad time. Yeah. Don't do drugs, folks. It is whatever you're going through, it gets better.
I don't know. A lot of these motherfuckers.
Not for everybody.
Not for everybody, bro. I've been seeing
some people.
A lot of fucked
some
up people
just need to keep smoking that crack and stay quiet.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. They don't stay quiet. That's the problem.
You gotta tell everybody.
They gotta tell everybody, or they gotta come to work looking
fucked up, toe down.
How
was your last shift though?
Oh. What was that, Saturday?
Saturday night. Mine was fire.
Yours, yeah. You rang off. You rang off.
So my table, call party, they bought 2 bottles of Tiganello.
Ooh.
They're $3.80 each. So their tab.
Was it an anniversary?
No, it was a birthday. It was his birthday. Yeah, and he was just like so cool. He was like, bro, I don't want nothing that you guys bring out. Like, I'm like, bro, I gotta bring you out something. He's like, all right, well, don't put a fucking candle on it or anything. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I didn't do it. I respected his request.
Yeah, have like happy birthday written on it?
Yeah, happy birthday written on it.
Yeah, probably the only part he was like,
Yeah, but no, he had Wagyu.
Oof.
His wife had Wagyu. They were killing it. The tab was $1,400 for a 2-top. This was my first table.
Damn.
$1,440 for a 2-top.
I saw them sitting there, and I saw the bottle. I was like, I didn't know what bottle that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1,400 off a 2?
$1,400 on 2-top. And
how many ounces?
And they tipped $700 on that. Tipped $700 on 14. So that's 50%? Already 50%? Yes.
Yeah, you could have went home, you bitch.
After that one table.
You could have went home.
So the rest of my tables really just got me.
Who gives a fuck?
The rest of my tables got to be a regular night. Yeah. So I'm already starting off with $350.
Yeah. Oh,
boom.
Yeah.
And then so I did a little bit over 7 on Saturday night.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, we love to see that. We love to see positivity.
Bro, I haven't had a night over fucking 600. Well, actually, no, that solo. But like, never had a night over 600 for a while.
That's a while.
I mean, I think I only had like a couple nights over 600 this summer.
Yeah, summertime.
All summer.
Slow season.
Yeah.
But speaking of tips, we got an update. Auntie KK ain't playing. She is also apparently now offering the
Kamala.
Yeah, she's claiming she's gonna
Kamala.
Yeah, eliminate that federal income tax on tip-based work.
On tip-based work.
How does that work?
Bro, if both of them talking about it, man, you know.
It has to be a possibility, right?
It has to be a possibility.
But wouldn't that mean? I mean, doesn't that mean they have to like get rid of the IRS? Which I think they should.
They should definitely get rid of the IRS.
Like there's certain things that should be able to. That shouldn't be. Like the IRS is a outside the government agency, or refine it and tax appropriately, because there's no reason why I should owe you money at the end of the year. You have access to, you tax me all year long.
Yeah, we do get taxed on
all year long.
And then you still owe.
And it's somehow it's my fault you got the math wrong.
Yeah.
And then even when they overtax you and they give you a refund, I'm like, I can get that. I get that completely, but there's no reason I should owe you money.
Bro, I watched this.
You have access to all my money before I get it.
Yeah. I watched this meme and it was talking about that. Basically, it was a guy, he was talking to himself, but he was 2 different people. One was the bank, and then he was just a regular person. And he was like, so I got $1,000 This is a regular person.
Yeah.
You're the bank. Right?
Okay.
I got $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you $1,000,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like, okay, how much interest do you want on this? Nothing, no interest. And you're like, okay, cool, but you give me back in a year. I just want my $1,000 back from you.
Yeah.
In a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it got to the end, and the guy got his money back. He's like, oh shit, I got my money back. Refund, going crazy. Bro, that's exactly what happens. We are literally loaning out our money to the government with a 0% return.
Yeah.
To get it back, and niggas be like, oh, refund check, let's go stupid. Let me go grab some shoes, or let me go grab a new car.
It was your money. It was just
it was your money the whole time. You just got no fucking interest on it.
Built on it.
And you were taxed a little bit too much.
So the government is loaning money from
it's
us
fucked
by
up.
allowing us to overpay, and then we don't get anything off that loan because they don't consider it a loan.
And it's not even considered a loan because we're forced to pay the shit or go to jail.
Yeah.
When really we never had to overpay because they could have just done the math for us.
Yeah.
But is there not something to the whole system of like making us do it so that you can't say that somebody's like lying to you, the government's gouging you because like you had to do the math yourself?
Taxation without representation, you trying to say?
I think that's just like representatives in the government. Like taxation without representation is like you just need to have a representative who speaks for people.
Yeah. So so that wouldn't be the same council.
That wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, no,
because
like having a vote, like getting taxed and then not having a vote is taxation without representation.
Okay. Yes, but other than that, it's just nigga, you can get taxed.
Yeah.
You got to pay for these.
The government's just saying, hey, you want these roads? We ain't gonna fix them, but
you want these drones?
Mm-hmm. You want these
you want these
you want these Blackhawks?
Yeah.
Freedom.
You want that C-130 flying around?
God damn it.
Keeping you protected?
For sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me the money.
I mean, nah, for real. We just also looked up the amount of nukes that like Russia has and shit.
Oh, heard?
They have way more nukes than us. Yes.
Was that North Korea on their side?
No. Without North Korea. They've had way more nukes than us for a while.
Really?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
So what gives our upper hand is like our defense system, right?
We don't know what it is. Bro, any defense system that we have is top fucking secret. Like we can say, oh yeah, we got lasers or some shit to.
Yeah.
But no, we would never show our hand like that.
Yeah, of course.
Because then it's like, okay, yeah, y'all send some nukes at us. All right, we sending them a bunch back at you. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't it be
mutually assured destruction?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's the reason why they don't want to tell you exactly.
Yeah, that's why no one really. They argue, but no one's gonna throw hands.
Yeah.
So we figure out the lasers.
That's what the Cold War was about.
Yeah, Cold War was like everyone's pointing a gun at each other. Michael Scott. Hit that.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I do think that Kamala made a good choice on that. I'm not like a super like Kamala hater. I just hate that bitch. You know what I mean?
Is it similar to like how people felt about Hillary for you? Like everybody just
no, they hated Hillary more than they hate Kamala.
But I'm saying like when you as the person in the room that's saying I fucking hate this bitch, is it?
You talking
to
me?
Hillary? Yeah,
you talking to Reek.
To Reek, yeah.
I didn't really hate Hillary. As a matter of fact, I voted for that bitch.
I voted independent.
See, and then that's what I don't get because you might as well not vote. Nobody is ever gonna fucking.
I don't.
No, bro.
Here's my thing: is like when people say that, my whole issue is no, because that's not what voting is.
What is voting?
Whoever the fuck I want to vote for.
Right. You can
like if
vote.
my sister was running for president against Hillary and whatchamacallit, I'm gonna vote for my family. I'm gonna vote for the person that's fucking with my interests.
Right.
Like so, if I look up everything and I just don't fuck with the two of them, I'm like, and it maybe look like a vote down the drain, like piss it away, like
That's what the probability that a fucking
we haven't had an independent president since George Washington. Everyone put that up,
So it's
true.
No. So the problem
if your vote didn't, if you never voted, do you think it would change anything? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No. It would have a consequence.
What's
the problem with the first time when Trump was elected? One of the things that everybody was complaining about is that people were protest voting and writing Mickey Mouse on a ballot. Right. Mm-hmm. It's fine if you want to protest vote, and I consider myself voting for third party as a form of protest vote. I'm voting for third party not because I think they're gonna win. I'm voting for a third party because I believe it's more of a priority than to say, like, don't take a vote away from the party that more aligns with your values that actually could win. I'm saying, no, I'm representing my opinion and myself as a part of this, as an American, by saying I don't agree with the binary system. And so I don't agree with the binary system. And so I'm putting a ballot towards breaking up the binary, the obvious choice. You're saying that it has to be one of these. And so you need to support the one that's not going to fuck up your life or fuck up the people you love. But it's like, rather than choosing that as a primary belief, if I go third party, I'm saying, I'm letting y'all know what's up, that this needs to change.
I feel like that's the same as like them niggas who be sitting in front of cars, like blocking traffic for trees.
Oh, yeah, it does nothing. It's just inconvenient.
You just inconveniencing a whole bunch of people. Yeah. That's why
they always show videos people getting fixed.
I understand
versus
the protest.
Not voting. Versus not voting and staying out of it and not helping anybody. To vote and say something about wanting something other than one of the binary. Is that not more valuable?
No, I'm saying, I mean, they both accomplish the same thing, which is nothing.
Not necessarily, but enough people, like, the third part, like, it's kind of like one of those things.
If enough people.
If enough people. Like, you never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the first Trump election, like, so many people came out. When Obama won, so many people came out. So these are all movements and moments. Right. And, like, honestly, life is, like, politics and life and everything are just built on moments like this of galvanizing people, getting a group together and making actual change, or getting something put in a position. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if in a case, like, yeah, of course, like, if a third party has a steadily growing base, that is also a positive.
That makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
But
we never had the same third party person running. So
that's what I'm saying. The protest of the two-party system by making your vote the third party that is most definitely not going to win essentially does nothing for the two-party system being bad.
That year.
Right.
That information, that representation has an effect after that year, compared to the consequence of you not being represented in any way because you just didn't participate.
Because you could, like, but here's the thing: if someone ran, like, the third party person, like RFK, the dude, but apparently he's nuts.
RFK.
Huh? One of the Kennedys, and, like, his
you
sister.
don't know?
You don't know about him?
I like RFK, bro.
Yo,
I like him.
Yo, this motherfucker is nuts. Like, listen, all right.
What are you on, bro?
Bro, he said that a worm ate half of his brain, like an infectious worm ate half his brain.
On some Du Bois shit?
No, like on some, like, he had like a bacteria built him, turned into a worm, and it ate like a portion of his brain.
Yeah, so like Du Bois. Butcher.
Yeah.
So real shit.
Butcher has a parasite in his head.
Remember, I had to watch the new seasons. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, shit.
It don't matter. I'm gonna forget.
Say what you gonna say again?
This dude, he's an interesting dude. He follows, like, the Kennedy charms. He works out. He's got like modern opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could maybe be if anybody right now that could, like, maybe move to, like, an independent slot, he could maybe be that person. He's got some controversial things. Other people might say he's a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? He talks about some things other people don't want to talk about. But
he also killed a bear.
Yeah, and everybody's
about
on his ass right now.
Bro, I gotta tell you about this. My mom told me this bear story.
Before you tell the bear
my God.
Before you tell the bear story, let me just explain this last thing about him, which is, though he's got all that, he's got the basics for charisma. He's got all the base. He has this terrible issue with his voice, some kind of condition, where when he talks, it's this weird ass, raspy, uncomfortable. It's not nice to hear. It's not nice.
Like the cigarette people?
Bro.
No? Not the cigarette people?
You gotta listen to him. And the point is, you will listen to him on a podcast. He's getting out there to the young people. He's doing podcasts, all kind of stuff. And you can't make it through the pod. You cannot just sit there and listen to him. I swear to God. And it's good stuff. Like, I think, like, I really feel like he's gonna lose off the strength of, like, nobody can handle, like, listening to him.
Yeah, and he's nuts, bro. Okay, listen.
He killed a bear.
Yeah, okay. Listen how he killed the bear.
How you kill a bear?
This is how he killed the bear. It don't make no sense. My mom explained this shit to me, and I remember when I drove to Florida. I had like 8 hours, and it took her an hour and a half to explain this motherfucker to me.
Oh shit!
Because I was going, what? But wait, and we go back. She's like, I know, and we go back.
All right. Tell the story.
So
we gotta get
this is okay. Years ago, I don't know if you know, but years ago, years and years, I want to say like 2014 or something like that, 2004, some years ago. in Central Park in New York City, they found a bear tied to a bike, like a bike chain type thing. A bear.
Okay.
If you know anything about New York City, what is not in New York City?
Fucking bears.
Exactly, comrade. So exactly so.
Okay.
The story is my mom was telling me she was watching some documentary, because Roseanne Barr's her podcast or whatever. She's trying to make her come. She's steadily trying to get her come back from her bullshit and losing her own show. And so he was telling her that he was coming from upstate New York. He had to go to.
He was on a hunting trip.
No,
he was on a hunting
trip. Oh, apparently he had to go make it to dinner, right?
Yeah, no, he had to get no. Well, I'm sorry, I just listened to it too. I don't have all the details, but the funny things are I'm pretty sure he was on a hunting trip.
Yeah,
and then he had to go to a show, and he had to
make dinner.
This bear was roadkill that somebody else hit.
Yeah, and so
the way to the go ahead.
So leaving upstate New York, because he had to make it to. My mom told me it was a dinner or whatever. She had something to get to.
While he was at the dinner, the bear was in his trunk.
Yeah,
on the way there.
He put the bear off the side of the fucking road.
Okay, so he is insane.
Yeah,
he got a tag. He got a legal tag for a roadkill and popped that bitch in the trunk. Went to dinner. And then realized he didn't have time to go home before he had to catch a flight.
Yeah, and he couldn't take it to like an ASPCA and all that shit because he didn't have time.
Okay.
So like whatever, right? So he gets in the car. The bear bites him.
Oh, so it's not dead.
It's not. It's like a teenage bear. And like that's what my mom was explaining to me. I was like, what the fuck
I didn't even know that.
And yeah, it was like and I was just like on the side of the road. I was like, so he probably got hit by a car. My mom was like, yeah, whatever. It bit him.
What the fuck?
Because she said there's a picture. There's a picture of this nigga, like the bear biting him, and he's like, and there was blood. Yes.
And somebody took a picture while he got bit by this bear. Yes. Nah, he was doing something to that bear. There's more to the story.
This bitch off.
He tied the bear to a bike chain in Central Park, thinking someone's gonna find it. Yeah, and the bear died.
I thought it was a dead bear in the trunk.
Yeah, no. So it died right after trying to fight this crazy ass motherfucker
after getting hit by
a car and then being abducted. Can you imagine getting hit by a car
and then the kid
being abducted?
I'm gonna eat you.
And then being abducted. You're waiting to die. The vultures are like, we about to fuck you up. And some white dude this picture of throws you in the trunk.
Puts you in the trunk.
A Kennedy puts you in the trunk and drives you to New York City and ties you to a bike in Central Park, and you die overnight. So the next morning, people start running. New York start going at like 5 a.m. People like stock people. They go run before they start.
Yeah.
Central Park is Central Park, and you also got homeless people that sleep in Central Park.
And the niggas seen a fucking bear.
And they see a fucking dead bear in the middle of fucking Manhattan.
That's
it's
crazy.
Not okay.
No. He's crazy as fuck for picking up. How much roadkill do you pick up?
Not a fucking cent. Like a dime.
No, you pick up roadkill because that's gonna definitely alter some of the things I
ain't never picked up no roadkill.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna just automatically poo-poo it because I definitely grew up around people that pick up roadkill.
You know what I'm
saying?
Like as a job or to eat.
To eat.
Jesus.
It depends on how fresh it is.
It's them Smiths.
Look, shout out to Mr. McCaskill, man. I love you, man.
Damn, this nigga name drop. Let that motherfucker. Let that motherfucker in here, bro.
All right, so we gotta talk about the most important thing, the two most pressing things.
Right.
What are
that we saw Red Martini get evicted in Buckhead, Georgia, and then if you didn't know, there was a shooting at Capitol Grill in Buckhead.
Yes,
my dog. Buckhead's the ghetto.
It's been the ghetto.
It's been the ghetto for a long time, but it is getting trap-like. Like it was ghetto,
it has been the
but
ghetto.
then now it's like it's the trap. Like if you got a nightclub evicted, there's stories going around that the owners Red Martini itself was paying the rent to the property, but they just weren't paying the city or whatever, paying the property taxes. So they were like, people showed up for we're getting told 20 shit was outside for 20 minutes. People were and everyone rolled up and started stealing shit. And that's when people were coming to work and figuring out they got fired.
Damn.
So that's the wild shit. And bro, the funniest fucking I want to say TikTok that I saw, everyone's stealing bottles. One nigga grabbed some shit. He's like, y'all grabbing the wrong shit. You grabbing the wrong shit. This motherfucker showed the fucking employee files with social security numbers, addresses, full name. Bro, he said,
I hit a lick.
Yo, if you worked at Red Martini, you got your identity stolen last week.
Yeah, that shit's
You
over.
need to make 2 calls. The first call is to the Giving Kitchen.
Yeah, hey, the Giving Kitchen will help. Giving Kitchen,
Giving Kitchen is lit.
Yeah, Giving Kitchen helped me out.
I think they helped out our homeboy. Oh, who's just got out of a cast.
Oh,
Damn!
Crash Out
Shout out
King
to
himself
Crash Out
is
King.
healthy and out and running.
Crash Out King. Glad you out of that
Yeah,
neck brace,
man.
boy.
Love you, man.
It does kind of suck that he got out just at the end of summer. He got out
At the end of summer.
It got 3 weeks.
we got some
September.
pool
I go
time,
by
man.
New York standards. Like
New York standards, yeah.
Like September.
Georgia, nigga, it's summer until like
No,
December.
I meant like shit to do. Like kids are back to
Okay.
school now. Like we're not gonna get
Nigga,
as many.
fuck them kids.
I know, but like that, the freedom of like the summer. When you're like events, less events gonna be happening on a Tuesday now.
Right.
Yeah. So like now.
Okay.
Fuck. All right, cut the closers.